Neo Meditations. Free your mind.
Universal knowledge.
Healing, ascension, empowerment.
Neological technologies.
Our inner child is responsible for unconsciously reacting to emotional wounds, attitudes, and old tapes of our childhood. These childhood traumas can result in the abandonment of our true selves for the safety of our ego. If we can clear these behavioral patterns, traumatic experiences, and emotional processes through love, our inner child will no longer feel the need to control our lives, allowing us to operate from the gateway of our higher self. In this guided meditation, I want you to connect with your Neo device. Your Neo will bring more Chi energy into your body, enhancing your psychic intuition and integrating your mind, body, and spirit. Get yours now at www.neologicaltech.com. Now connect to your Neo using quantum entanglement while sitting down in a dark room with both feet on the floor. Place your hands on your lap. In between your hands and your lap is your cube. Your palms are facing towards the cube, but they do not touch it. With your eyes closed, breathe deeply. Start to relax your body, beginning with your feet. Allow a feeling of relaxation to fill your feet, feeling heavy, loose, and relaxed. Relax your hips and pelvis, and all the surrounding muscles. Feel your stomach and lower back relaxing. The muscles giving up their hold. Feel your entire body relaxing even more deeply, becoming completely relaxed, limp, heavy, comfortable. Now let's activate our Neo devices. Device, activate and increase. Now I want you to wait till you feel the energy sensations of the torsion field in your palm chakras, being careful not to touch the device. It may feel like a buzzing or pulsing sensation. Device, I trust you completely to integrate my mind, body, and spirit. Before you is the Stargate. Feel your body floating into the event aperture. Stargate, I trust you completely. Device, activate Stargate mode and increase. Automatic mode. When you exit the other side, you find, on this day, you are standing in a place in the mountains. In the sunshine. It is in the morning. And the air is very clear, very bright. You can see for miles, with the gray mountains rising up behind you into the clouds. Their ancient peaks covered in eternal snow. in the valley lying behind you, in the valley lying before you, all the way over the forests and meadows, following a shiny river with your eyes until you see the silver shimmer of the sea beneath a perfect blue sky at the far horizon. There is a path that gently winds downwards into the forest. And you start to walk downwards past the rocks. And the little yellow mountain flowers. Stepping lightly and confidently, for here you are always young. And you breathe deeply, easily, as you start to descend to the tree line. Here are smaller trees. And they become larger as you walk down further and further into the forests that becomes ever more impressive, ever more majestic, deep and golden green, ever more still, as though you were entering a vast living cathedral. The ground is soft here. Soft green moss and old brown needles from the ancient trees. and the air is moist and deeply fragrant. A sense of green is all around you. Old life, powerful life, and you draw this beauty and strength into yourself as you walk gently downwards. And then, ahead, you see a shimmer of gold and spring greens. Little flecks of dancing orange, blue, and red. And you enter into a meadow, a secret meadow, here in the center of the ancient forest. A world all of its own, entirely protected by the trees that stand their silent, singing guard. And here, the sun shines warm and golden. And here, the grass is young and finest, most delicious green, as soft as silk beneath your feet. And many, many flowers, delicate and beautiful, dance in the grass. Small birds sing. and butterflies that seem like fairies dance in their splendor here. And you can sense and scent and hear a little brook not far away. Ahead, you see a small outcrop of smooth, warm, ancient rock. And on this rock, there sits a child. They are turned away from you, but you can tell what they are wearing. What their hair is like. And how old they are. You recognize this child, for this is a child like once you were, a special child, and we are here to meet this child, here on this day. Here, in the most enchanted meadow, where all is beauty, safety, and love. The brook lies between you and the child who is sitting on the rock. So you stop and send a thought of welcome. The child turns and you can see their face. And so you smile and wave. The child is surprised to see you. Perhaps they were alone here for a long time or forever. the child is not exactly scared, but clearly doesn't know quite what to do with you. So you kneel down and put your hands into the water of the brook. Cool, and so alive it is. It sparkles in your hands pure energy. And from this water, which in truth is living energy complete and absolute, now fashion a gift for the child. With your hands and with your heart, form the water that is malleable and warm into a shape that feels like a form. A form that takes a feeling takes a color and another, and becomes more real and real until it is a special toy just for this child you are holding in your loving and creative hands. Be full of wonder at this gift of love. And bless it one more time. And now, extend your hands and let the toy fly gently up across the brook. And send it to the child still sitting on the rock. And watching you with focus and with concentration. The child captures the toy. And they take it, hold it close to their heart. And then the toy dissolves in light. It melts into the child's dear heart. Here is the moment now of transformation, as a light begins to shine, and now the child rises, and they look like an angel, full of life and full of light. It is a wonder to behold. Now talk to your inner child. How old am I feeling right now? And how are you feeling right now? Take a moment and honor your feelings and any possible grief or sadness you may feel from something that has happened when you were a toddler. Now honor your feelings and any possible grief or sadness you may feel from something that has happened when you were a child. Now honor your feelings or any possible grief or sadness from something that has happened to you when you were an adolescent. You had a very good reason to feel this way. It was a long time ago, and things are different now. Let your inner child know that you are here to protect you now, and that you love them very much. Now choose to be alive, feeling great joy, so that this adult can deal with life while you enjoy being a kid. Now talk to your inner child and ask them questions about your past. Now ask your inner child if there's something they are begging you to do as an adult. Becoming more aware of our feelings, we can also become more aware of others. Do you know any adults in your life that act like a little child? Has there been a time in your adult life where you acted like a little child? Can you think of any adults in your life that act like an adolescent? Can you think of a time in your life as an adult where you acted like an adolescent? All of these reactions played an important role at a particular time. There is a reason why one would feel a certain way at a certain time. By observing these behaviors from a distance, we can judge them without being critical, and learn to forgive and love ourselves. Because the more you become aware of these behaviors in others and within you, the easier it is to not take them personally. and detach from our own reactions and feelings. You can be confident that you can change your relationship with yourself, with others, and life by simply learning to forgive and love yourself. Everything that happens in your life from now on is part of this process. The only way we can be whole is to own all the parts of ourselves. By denying, hiding, and suppressing parts of ourselves, we doom ourselves to live a life in reaction. So why not choose to simply own all these parts and better control how to respond in life? The child now comes to you across the brook. And holds out its hands. You take them, small and cool, and yet so full of life and love into your own. And this now feels as though a circuit is complete. And light, and love, and life rush into you. Rush through you, and you too are now transformed, and you must dance together. Whirling, spinning around and round, and then there comes the moment where you hold each other close. And closer. And more closely still. And then you merge into each other now. there is only one child dancing in the meadow, and it is you. And you are perfect. Joyous. So alive. You are unconditionally loved. You have the power to say no to the critical parent embedded within your ego programming that makes you feel like the victim. At one point in your life, this behavior was good, and it helped you survive your dysfunctional environments. But this critical voice is just a separate fragment of your true self. It's not telling you the truth. Your spirit never judges with shame and fear. Feel this love energy pulse throughout your body. It tingles through your spine. Resonates all through your mind. And heals deep within your soul. Now repeat after me. I have the power to change my life. I am a spiritual being full of love and light. I own the state of grace through surrender, trust, and faith. Good, and you embrace the meadow. In the forest, in the mountains, in the rivers, in the valleys, and the sea and love it all. And own it all. And take it all. And all is yours, now and forever. Now slowly come back, remembering these changes to come. And when you're ready, listen to the music and slowly allow yourself to open your eyes, feeling refreshed, renewed, and knowing that a good thing has been done. Device in session. Welcome back, traveler. What you just manifested was through the power of your own chi energy. Your Neo device will increase these effects and take you into even deeper journeys of your mind, so that you too can experience the joy of out-of-body sensations in an integrated mind, body, and spirit. So what are you waiting for? Get one now at www.neologicaltech.com.